A lot of the students just had questions about the basics. Where do I start? What are agents looking for? What are book editors looking for? What do you put in a cover letter? How many words should my story be? I get to be in, I feel like it's sort of a magical space between the writer and the book, because as a journal publisher, we're publishing excerpts from essay collections or short stories or poems and really championing the work of emerging writers. I'm Jenny Molberg. I am the editor-in-chief of Ploughshares. I am also a poetry editor at Ploughshares at Emerson College, where I am on faculty. I think that, especially in academic settings, is so often we were sitting in workshops or classrooms working on the work itself, but there was maybe sort of a resistance to talking about the future of the work or the real life of the work, because professors often wanted us as students to focus on actually honing the work. The result of that was you might leave a program with very little real world knowledge on how to actually get published or even how to have a career in the literary field. And so I think this program is amazing because it's demystifying a lot of the publishing process and helping students meet editors and publishers and agents and network a little bit, but I think even more importantly, learn about the process, because I think to know what's going to happen to your work is really important. My biggest advice to writers here, writers who are my students, is to find your community, to find your readers. I think if you find writers who you really want to study with, whose work you admire, and then if you find people in those classroom spaces that can be your first readers going forward, and I think that's like the biggest value of an academic setting like this. And then in terms of advice for submitting work, I think just let the work speak for itself.